Boing, 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 boing.
Okay. Hello.
Whoa, where's my mouse?
Uh-oh.
I went live and the game broke.
Oh, we can restart.
I can't click anything.
Maybe I had to click something. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
that might be it.
I'll click 60 minutes.
Okay, good. Phew.
Okay. I'm just gonna read this. Spooky
Okay.
high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back when we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we?
Yippee!
Is there one you want
Which
to
one do
play?
you want to be?
Oh,
My favorite one is the yellow guy.
okay. I like the zombie girl. My name.
This is Annie!
Annie. Okay.
Sweet Annie! Hello, Catastrophe. Hello. I like to be Yellow Man. Except now his name is Amen.
Amen.
And they're they them. Alright. Yippee!
Yay! Okay. And we had to yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. Uh-oh.
Monster Prom!
Did you go to prom?
Yeah, I went by myself.
I went with a
I made
friend.
a statement.
Honestly, that's good. My prom was kind of boring, not gonna lie.
Mine was too.
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Do you want to, like, alternate these?
Sure. I can do this one. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Liam de Lioncourt. Don't 400 something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22? Question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Gosh. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who?
Blum, blum, blum.
We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. Whoa. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I would be afraid a tiny bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true self. Let's start. Oh, I'm scared.
Hi, Violet, mama.
Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh. Praying is for fools. I took compromising face of a god molesting a tree. Whoa. And now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Praying is kind of lame.
That's crazy.
I have a group text up with some deities. Oh, yeah, Loki, coolest cats in town. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for Chinese factories at source of prayers. Whoa, okay. These are all kind of crazy.
All kind of crazy, all kind of wacky.
Before every night, I'm kind of lazy. I'll just text people.
I'm thinking the same answer, honestly. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that, in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Or your least favorite political figure, being devoured by a rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos.
100 foot. I would do the first
100-foot
one.
statue.
They need to know our media.
Heck yeah, dude. I'm thinking my least favorite political figure. They should get eaten.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Tequila and Coke, winky face. Rainbow and gummy bears, success. Double cream de la Gruyere and meringues. I don't know if I said that right. Meat. Spicy chocolate. No. Chocolate on fire. I wonder who that is. Rainbows and gummy bears. I like rainbows and gummy bears. I don't know where
That one's probably the mermaid, right?
Gruyere meringue. Yeah.
I don't know which one I want to go for. I think I'll do spicy chocolate, no chocolate on fire.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. What? Oh. I didn't mean to click that. But okay. It's okay.
I guess it chose for you.
Yeah. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech to the lizard team. Let me see if I can... I can't turn the music down yet. Okay. That's awkward. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You are clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Wow. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And well, you heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What?
What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. That's why I'm so distraught. I am terrified that I'll accidentally look into this gift horse mouth and see what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
Yuck!
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Oh, come on, Miri. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Vera2 is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You gotta, right? You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion, and they both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Oh. Don't you ever look at gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horse with tiny mouths. Oh. Look at that gift horse right in its damn mouth. They only say not to because they don't want you to find all the delicious milk candy. Are you okay with cursing?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Okay. I don't like the delicious mouth candy comment.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like
all the slobbery.
yeah.
All this slobbery candy in the mouth.
I do the first. Miranda is clearly pleased by your suggestion. When you run into her the next day, all her previous anxiety seems to have gone.
My knight in shiny armor.
I took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I had my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between these lower slips, they are now too tiny for me to see. The horse is a little bit spinny now, but I think that just adds to his charm. Disney princess. It's so cute. I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny watery eyes. That worked so well. You wonder why you didn't solve all your problems with genetic manipulation. You gained +2 purity and +1 smarts.
All right. Jeepers. That poor horse. Ugh. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Later, you see Damien and Miranda chatting, and being a nosy little bitch, you decide to insert yourself into the conversation. I look forward to this adventure so. Is there anything more wonderful than getting insight into the lives of commoners? You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are lords of hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too. Are you, though? Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you. Mrs. Panthera paired us up for our hands-on homework assignment, going on an adventure. Apparently, I have some anger issues and a thirst for violence that I should be channeling into something productive. Like a thirst for violence isn't productive in and of itself. And I'm supposed to work on being more independent. Which is so strange since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week.
Huzzah!
I wonder what sort of adventure might give us the wonderful experience we need to fix our perceived but obviously non-existent flaws. Go on a deep-sea quest to steal the beautiful pearls from a scary kraken? Or journey to a volcano to have a hot time at a fire method strip club?
Ooh.
I'm I mean, I have a guess on which one he'll like better, and I
Mhm.
kind of want to go for him. So,
Disgraceful.
you expect me, royalty, a princess, a royal princess who is a royal, to attend some vile sex show? And you expect me, a demon, to put up with that attitude at a strip club? Oh, I fucked up.
No.
It was a bad choice. Oh, fuck. And surely, if you feel the stirrings of passion in your loins, it will spur the stirrings of passion in your fists.
Huh?
What? Mary, did you just make a masturbation joke? Egads! Of course not! I meant that if you were so riled up over naked methods, surely that would explode and spill out.
Whoa.
Terrible choice of words. Into your proclivity for violence. You shouldn't be tempted to have any feelings whatsoever. The best way for you to lose your violent instincts is to sit in a dark room with no stimuli whatsoever.
What a noob.
Well, maybe that's the best way for you to learn to be independent too. Maybe it is. They spend their adventure locked in separate dark rooms. Okay? You lose 2 fun and 2 charm.
No. Not the volcano strip club.
Fuck!
Ooh, a
They didn't
challenge.
like the strip club.
You want to do a challenge to decide our order?
Yeah, let's do challenge.
Yeah, okay. Everyone chooses a
Everybody
food.
choose the food.
Say your choice out loud and the
Jinx.
rest of the players will clinky. Uh-oh, I already lost. Chicken. Fried chicken.
Noodles.
Player is decided based on how funny the nickname Ame the Cool Noodle or Fried Chicken would be. Start being now.
Oh shit. Alright, chat, tell us which one's funnier. Ame the cool noodles or Ame the cool fried chicken?
I would personally vote for the noodles. Cool noodles.
Ame the cool noodles.
Yeah. Not to say anything.
Oh my goodness. They didn't give me the freaking straw.
No!
I just ate chicken, so...
Chicken.
So what? So what, Beetle? So you're deciding against me? Against what I said? Can't believe you. I guess chicken's gonna win.
Uh-oh. Biased chicken.
I'm biased. Well, fine.
Let's go.
I've been craving fried chicken for a while. Ooh, okay, these tables are little. I think I'm gonna go for the mermaid girl.
I support you.
The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Oh, they're in love.
Oh. Seriously, Miranda, you guys have servants to choose your food for you? Oh.
Disgusting.
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows a Salisbury steak. I have servants that to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. Ugh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly that's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Oh, maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine having all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. Oh, I want to eat the food. But Miranda, look at the content smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. I feel like this is gonna get the servant in trouble. I'm gonna pick it.
Oh.
No. No, it can't be. Gordo, say it isn't true. But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he's obviously eating entirely for his own benefit. Traitorous dog. Oh, do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan? I think maybe he was taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works. Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel. Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once. The 2 serfs look at each other. and stuff as much food as he can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria. Alas,
Oh
how will
my
I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now? You can try eating myself,
Myself?
but how? You and Liam both have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life. I think I'm helping her in the long run.
All right.
You are, definitely. She did not know how to eat.
Yeah.
She didn't know she had to. Where's my man? Here he is. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. All right, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes. Together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even gonna try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? I cut this fine can only to be eaten ultra rare. I cut this fine can only be, like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Amma will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word! The steak is too cooked already! Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick! Or, the only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Now, as much as I do not believe this, I'm going for this man, so... Hey, I'll drink to that. Let me have a sippy of my drink. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. But roasting totally it destroys the flavor of... Done talking, fire time now! As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. It almost makes the third-degree burns and massive property damage worth it. Oh, damn, dude.
What you drinking?
I have a, strawberry matcha boba.
Oh, I almost got that today. We could have been twinning.
Oh my god.
Alas, I have Starburst strawberry sparkling ice water. Yeah, that's what I have. It's strawberry something. That's it.
Sounds good, dude. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Something bad?
Arson.
Poop.
Player orders decided based on how likely it would be for humankind to perish due to a selection. Oh.
Yeah. I feel like arson
I
might
mean-
kill everybody sooner than poop.
I mean, what if like they have like
But
is
then
it
again,
gonorrhea or like dehydration because they poop too much?
something like that. Somebody in chat, which one would kill us faster, fire or poop?
Like, I feel like fire, yeah, maybe California, but like somewhere where it rains all the time. Humankind can live. Oh. Fire.
Fire. Okay.
Okay. I'm
It's
trying.
dead. That's okay. I'll let you take your turn. I need to change my clothes because I just spilled my
Okay.
soup all over myself.
No, soup. Okay, I'm not gonna misclick this time. Ooh, it's evening. Where should I go? Not to class, that's what I say. Outdoors? Auditorium. I go to auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you, figurative, oral oh. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school's play standards. Oh, okay. You gain +2 creativity. I don't know which one is the one that the princess likes. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare, or death or quali. Oh, and that would be a super interesting event to cover. But the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting. Heya, babes. You were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular, that's too many words, enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future, because continuity at this school seems to be a bit random. Noise! Let's do it. Y'all know my favorite thing in the world. Drugs? Sexual activities? Noise? No, dummies. That too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I was two-dimensional. Whoa. But imagine fiery poop. Oh! That would kill anybody. Let's start a literature club. Huh? I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when you joined the literature club? We wrote dope poems and made new friends. I'm not reading these properly. No, the other thing.
Huh?
Ah! F yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know? She died because of school? Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we start the club, a delightful meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. That's kind of cool. Boring! I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we could spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime story to ponies. Oh, that's cute. Well, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional. But anyways, can you both just do your own clubs? No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one. Because Annie always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask her from. What?
They called you out. I'm back.
Wow. Okay. They did call me out. He is metaing. So which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. A tough choice. Mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. The plague doctor shrunk. No. A tough choice indeed.
Oh shit.
It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options. Because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. I mean, the pony one is at night. So technically it counts as a nightclub. What? The best club is clearly the club because and just throw some random confetti. I like the pony one because I like Miranda.
Yes.
Oh, good point, Annie. I do like nightclubs. You do realize it would be nothing like an actual nightclub, right? Are you sure? Have you been to the Little Pony Sweet Dreams nightclub? No, but... less butts and more butts, boo. Pony butts.
Oh, how majestic.
I don't think I read that right, but... ponies have majestic buttocks indeed. Whoa, I need to see that myself. I hope they know how
Whoa,
to
what the
shake those
fuck?
pony butts. I have no idea what's happening. The only thing I understand is that my personal proposal has won. And that's the only thing that matters. Huzzah! Eddie, it might be true that you only make choices based on who you want to ask to prom. But if that's true, you're off to a good start. Get hit, Pero. F yeah, you can't tell rad bedtime stories to ponies alongside Miranda. Wait, you can't wait to tell rad bedtime stories to ponies alongside Miranda. Meanwhile, you gain +2 charm, +1 smarts.
All right.
All right. Let's not fuck it up this time.
I believe.
Everybody, R.I.P. for my soup. The bowl that it was in, the bottom, like, sprung a leak. So it
Oh
just went
no!
everywhere. Alright, where do we think Damien might be? Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over the people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking tension again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured selkie piss on whoever opened it. I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching. Do it. Or cross-species economics and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students. What? Just ditch. Damn, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they gonna do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire of the desk. Turn on into the potion.
Whoa.
And I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc! Well, you may have created a monster, but at least he's your monster. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Yippee! That weekend, something happened to Annie!
Me.
Let's go.
I'm going after the chaos gremlin beetle.
On Saturday night, you're at a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in real pizza oven. Oh, pizza. I want pizza. Little did you expect that when the chef opens the oven to get your pizza, Damien appears from the flames. Whoa. How does that work? Can you teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven all this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery. My dude, I effing hate needing people's help, but I might need yours. Don't let it get to your head or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats. Here's the deal. Fuckhead. I might or might not have been attracted by your buddy Ame. Oh, alrighty.
Woo!
You know the one. Always making absurd choices, being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexily stupid. And with a nice booty. You have a nice booty.
Heck yeah.
But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dad always says, if you love someone, shoot him and see what happens. Great fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, my therapist, and the rule of law seem to think that shooting someone to check if they're the one is not very legal. They have strongly recommended that I do all of that on what they call a theoretical level, like imagining the whole thing. But imagining is for losers, and since you both know Ame and are losers yourself, what? I thought you could tell me, what would Ame do if I were to shoot them?
Wow.
That's crazy. Ame is all about getting shot. They go through the doctor every day just to get a shot. The shot's the only thing they do when partying, so then you can give them a shot. I don't know how to do that sound. Believe it or not, if you were to shoot Ame, they would not be into it. Hashtag true story.
So are you gonna help me or are you gonna hurt me?
I'll help. All about getting shot, right? Whoa, that's convenient. Any liabilities is not my fault. I had the feeling dating me could increase someone's chances of getting shot or stabbed. You don't have to be as big as an asshole to me to find as me without making some enemies along the way. I would feel bad if my loved one was to get shot because of me, but knowing Ame is so into getting shot is a relief. I hate guilt. Oh. Okay, it seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something nice. And who knows, if they're so into getting shot, I might add some spice into my foreplay, if you know what I mean. Wow, good luck. I mean shooting Ame before having sex with them, just to be clear. Wowee!
Damn.
You're welcome, Ame. But for getting you subdemon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience, you had too much blood anyway.
I had way
Plus
too much
3
blood.
charm for being such a good friend. Too much blood. Everyone chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. Ice cream.
Beetle.
Player artists decided on how crazy it would be if 100 years from now,
Whoa.
the sled thing became the new world's currency. Start being now. Beetle?
Beat 'em in chat.
Ah.
Beetle, how do you feel about being the new world's currency? Does that mean that there would just be one of you that we trade around a bunch? Or like pieces of you that we trade around
I
a
mean,
bunch?
it's 100
Or-
years into the future.
Or
Bones.
would there be like a bunch of beetle clones?
I think mine is not very good. It would melt everywhere.
It would be coins made from your ashes.
Oh.
So I think it would work pretty well.
I think you should be first.
Thank you, thank you. I haven't gotten to go first yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna go outdoors.
Oh.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. I need more boldness. The moment that ends, the sound of a masculine energy, if it had a sound, fills the air. Come at me, four-legged fuckwads! Look, bro, just stop hanging with our cousin Scott, and we won't beat you up, okay? It's all cool, dude. No, it's not all cool. I'm gonna hang out with that dumb mutt whenever I feel like. Kinda because I like him, mostly because you can't control me. Scott's a wolf. He belongs with the wolf pack. What do you have that we don't? Muscles? We got those. Sharp teeth? We got those. Independent thought, maybe? That's it, Fireboy. We're sending you straight to hell. I mean, fine. Bring it. Uh-oh. Damien's not exactly helpless, but this is 4 against 1. Get in there and help a demon out. I don't know which one he would like better. I feel like he wouldn't like rap battle because he's all about violence.
Yeah.
Maybe Damien is a werewolf, or would he take offense to that? So charming. What do you mean Damien's a werewolf? No, he's not. No, I totally am. I mean, there's no full moon right now, right? Right. So what are you when there's no full moon? Not wolves. Right. If someone was a wolf when there's no full moon, he'd just be a regular wolf. Or a wolf, which is a wolf that turns into another wolf when there's a full moon. Right. So werewolves are not wolves when there's not a full moon. Now then, tell me, what am I right now? Not a wolf! Exactly! What? Damien, bro, you were a werewolf all this time and you didn't tell us? How humble of you. Sure. Some might say I'm cocky, because I only brag once every full moon. But wait, you're not the only one who's not a wolf right now. That means... No. That everyone else might be a werewolf too! Look at Vera. She's not a wolf right now, so she could be a werewolf. No, I'm not. Or Liam. Liam could be a werewolf. What? Look at that tree over there. That tree isn't a wolf right now. Maybe the tree is a werewolf.
Whoa.
The tree gives no response to that assumption. May that mystery remain unsolved. Sorry, Damien. We gotta go. We gotta find out who else is a werewolf. Glad to know you're one of us. We're scheduled to smell each other's butts at 5 p.m. We hope you're in. Hope you're joining. Damn, that was too stupid even for their standards. Those dumb mutts probably figure out eventually. But until then, I owe you one. You hope that one is one prom date. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Let's go.
Yippee!
Hmm. He did like violence. Where do I go? Bathrooms. Today you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Uh-oh. Who the F went security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair combo. God bless the monster skeleton, all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you totally gain +2 boldness. You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. When your vision clears, you see a great rift has opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it.
Greetings, my love.
Oh, it's me, Prince of the Otherworld, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
How majestic.
A prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it? It's a prophecy of love. Leave. Oh boy, here it comes. Legends foretell a great beauty with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish, a beauty who I'm destined to marry. But that
No!
sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be I'm the great beauty described in the prophecy? Well, yes, that's sort of what I'm trying to imply. Now come with me to my realm, where we may plan a magnificent wedding. No! Uh-oh.
What happened?
I think I accidentally clicked my toggle mute when I was
Oh.
entering. You can't let him get away with this. But that prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is the hair of an angel. Clearly Miranda has the hair of a goddess. Oh, how about these fish tails I glued to a handful of angel hair pasta? Whoa. I don't know which one.
I don't know. Would she like being gassed up more? Or would it be better to make him feel stupid?
And gas her up. It's true. The very hair you now look upon was stolen and grafted from the scalp of Thetis herself. Oh. Daddy really does insist on the best hair for all his children, even if it angers the gods. Well, perhaps the prophecy was speaking metaphorically. And yet, technicalities are the very things these sort of prophecies turn upon. Oh, alas. Would that I could find a princess with less perfect hair. The prince flees through his prodigal for more princesses as Miranda glows with pride. +2 smart, +1 charm, and the phone number of her hairstylist. Oh, yay.
Nice.
Everyone choose
Choose
the
a brand. Brand. Pokemon?
Oh. I was like, Louis Vuitton. Have you seen those like videos where like the factories are exposing like luxury brands?
No.
It's like it costs like less than 2,000 to make like a Birkin in the factory, and then they upcharge it to like $40,000.
Dang, dude.
Kinda crazy. Based on how weird it would be, the selected brand paid for a product placement in Game of Thrones.
Oh, which would be more weird, Louis Vuitton or Pokemon in Game of Thrones? Chat, you're our tiebreakers.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones before.
Me neither.
I just know it's like
Which
old.
would be weirder?
Pikachu, the winter is coming.
Do you think that's weird? Do you know what Louis Vuitton is? Oh, he does. He does.
I mean, like Louis Vuitton is like leather, so I feel like it would be period
But then again-
appropriate.
Yeah, but then again, you know, Pokemon, there are some dragon Pokemon.
Dragon Pokemon. They just hop on Dragonite.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. Excuse me. You wanna
I'm
be
gonna
random?
choose you. Oh, yeah. Random. Oh. Noontime.
Hey, I'll drink to that. Thank you, Frost. Let me have a sippy of my drinky.
Our people are at the same place.
Mmm! Oh, shit. Well, you have first choice. There's also the shop in the bottom,
How do
or
I
right,
have
that's the
5
shop.
money?
There's one, I don't know what she is in the corner, but the cat is the shop, and then that one is something, I don't know. But it's up to you. You get to go.
I want to see what she is. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. Ow! It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die.
Eat knee pain, freak. Now I'm gonna punch your other... Ow. You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choice pieces of loot behind. Your loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Garlic rice and holy water. Oh, a gun that shoots stakes with... Oh.
That's really funny.
I think the steak.
They're
You
both
scoop up,
anti-vampire.
you scoop up the sweet ass gun and go about your day. The steak is anti-vampire.
Yeah,
It's just
you
a
stab
shooter.
it.
Oh.
You stab in the heart with a wooden stake.
Oh, I get it now. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because you have time to do reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates. But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher's questions. What do flies do? Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stick right straight into the chalkboard. Eat shit, exclaims the teacher. Why, that's exactly right. Congratulations. You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain +4 boldness. I'm so bold.
All right.
That's crazy. I needed that boldness. You'd be winning either way. What the hell? No sooner have you sat down at Damien Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It's a melody of a cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat. The song of the ice cream wizard. He's here, he's here. I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. Ugh! So many great options to choose! Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz? The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try, if only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Well, I think I know which answer my man will like. Beat him up and take all his ice cream. How boorish! Did someone say bulrush? No, I said boorish, as in lacking social... I see. You did not mishear me after all, but we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Joke's on you, Miranda. I am never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater. This one licks you. You brigand! You thief! I got you some sugar-based Prince lips. My reservations suddenly seem to have vanished. Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Huh. Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you.
Everyone chooses an object. Say your choice out loud so the rest of the players prefer clicking.
Spoon.
Mouse. As in animal mouse. Wait, no.
Object.
Mouse as in hand mouse. The mouse that goes, yeah.
Computer mouse.
Computer mouse. Genies used to be found in lamps. Players' orders decided based on how likely to be the 21st century genies had the selected object. Oh.
They would definitely be in a mouse.
A mouse.
More people touch a mouse. That makes more sense.
Let's go.
Haven't been to the library.
Ooh.
Today you spend some time on the library PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so F it. You gain +2 money. Yay! As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello. I was just practicing my royal way for when I am crowned prom queen. Oh. I feel there's a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm already great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions to excessive force, and singing sweetly. I lack administrative experience. I have never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be. You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should try to give her some suggestions instead. Taxes. Taxes are fun. Paint. Every student pink. I don't like taxes. Paint.
Me neither. Taxes are not fun.
Ah, yes. Paint. The great equalizer. How much more docile, more uniform, more color-coded they will be. Of course, I suppose people do have other distinguishing features that paint wouldn't take care of. Have some fangs, for example, but that's an easy fix. We issue prosthetic fangs for everyone. Or even easier, simply remove the fangs of everyone who has them. That's a good starting place. We shall go from there. Everyone will be so pretty. You may have just planted the seeds for a rather unsavory political regime. Miranda is excited about it, so yay. Sorry, fellow students, you gain +2 fun, +1 creativity.
All right.
I'm learning I'm not good at reading.
I think you're great. I'm gonna go to the class. That day, you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Fuck, I'm so angry! I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it! I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in his fucking face! I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my unclear codes to blow up the sun! Nuclear, not unclear. I have dyslexia, apparently. And you! You're standing in my way! Move before I punch you so hard. You'll remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast! Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use and therefore I refuse to blah, blah, blah. Start dancing for no reason, I feel like it's better? Fuck! It's not. I'm horrible.
That's what
What's
I
this?
would have chosen too.
Dance off? I'll show you a dance off noob. I'm a fucking deadly ninja on the dance floor. Yeah, Damien, make the Oberlin house proud. What? Unexpectedly, Damien starts voguing fiercely, and he has quite the moves. All your classmates start chanting, "Dance off! Dance off!" Damien's voguing is so intense it crushes you to the point that it's even worse than getting beaten by him. Well, it seems that in the end you actually didn't know how to move. Paris is burning, motherfucker! Damien out! Damien leaves you a sad, boneless pulp on the floor. You lose 2 boldness and 1 fun. He's never gonna fall in love with me.
No.
All right.
You're doing some unhealthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from the nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and, unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Ah, Ame, you seem like a trustworthy person. Well, you certainly like to think so. I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this. I am a princess. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I am falling in love with the mere commoner, Annie. I've thrown some hints here and there, and like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I am a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered, and she must accept me as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason, she can't mean this one, right? There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Annie? How does she feel about the monarchy? Do you have a tattoo on your chest?
No.
She loves the monarchy! That's why she voted to never vote for class president again, and instead choose someone based on divine right.
Thank you.
Voting. To end voting? Why, that's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard. Any support of the monarchy shall not go unnoticed, nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me a reward for supporting the monarchy. Which, of course, it is. Huzzah! Huzzah, indeed! You gain +3 charm.
Yay.
I need my boldness back. My man's not gonna like me.
Choose a celebrity. Sabrina Carpenter.
Britney Spears.
Oh, 2 blondes.
2 blondes.
How weird a video game starring
How
is such.
weird it would be.
Sabrina Carpenter's in Fortnite.
Yeah, I was about to say. She's already in Fortnite, and it's not weird at all.
Yeah. I choose you.
Hold on. Hey, I'll drink to that. Okay.
All right.
Nope. Yum. Alright. I'm going to the gym. Going to the gym? Gym? Another dodgeball match. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain +10 righteousness. But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. +2 charm. After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Students.
All right, class. I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid. I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will. I will not let you down, coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants. Finally, worldly adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called? That would be a platypus.
Platypus. Harry the platypus.
I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror. Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course. We've got to go native, mate. Oi, hold my beer. I can't do an accent. Whoa, have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's slay them with kindness. I feel like Werewolf Man would like that.
Yeah.
Hold my beer. Not so bold.
How is that not bold?
I'm so not attractive.
No,
As
you
take
got
your
this.
first swaggery step, the animals fall silent and make way for 3 emus. Their beaks are scarred, their feathers are torn, and all 3 have Dundee's my bitch tattooed on their bodies. These are veterans of the Great Emu Wars. You're fucked. Everyone in the gym is fucked. No, not like this! There are still so many sports I haven't played! Scott screams as emus stab his body parts. You can't do this to the Prince of Hell! Do you even know who my dads are? Damien resorts to pleading as the emus continue teabagging him.
Oh no.
Obviously, this is all your fault. You probably shouldn't have yelled "Oi!" so loud. The birds take your dignity, and you lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness as a result of severe PS.
Let's go.
No. I felt like his Damien's answers are so red herring.
Yep.
That day you spent some time in the
Dang,
library
girl.
mining some Bitcoin. Supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any effing idea how it really works. Anyway, you gained 2 plus 2 Bitcoins, which is equal to, wow, $2 million, which unfortunately equals 2 monster dollars plus 2 money. No, my money. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched a documentary of Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. Oh, I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on a toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. That happens? Please, help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Thanks. Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, loitering knives, and bolts. Pretty much everyone's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points out, kill them. Oh. I don't think she has the hooded black cloak. Isn't she she's pretty murderous.
True. So bold.
Miranda is so excited by her advice that she skips out on school just to go try it out immediately. The next day she finds you in the hall, clearly overwhelmed. The most wondrous, glorious news, friend. The traitor is caught. The kingdom is saved. If not for your shrewd method of detecting, I might never have discovered the treachery of Balthazar the Loyal. He raised me from an infant, tried to teach me right from wrong, never betrayed my father nor myself. The perfect cover for a traitor. I might have gone my whole life not knowing his true nature, and not the spinning bottle cut through his layers of deceit. Would you like to accompany me to the execution later? There will be popcorn. The popcorn is very good. You try not to think too much about whether Balthazar was actually guilty. Either way, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Whoa.
Choose an animal. Giraffe.
Mouse, the animal.
Then how strongly you would avoid eating a selected animal?
I would avoid eating a mouse pretty strongly. A giraffe, I would be like, ooh, I'll give that a try. Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never thought about eating a giraffe before.
But now we are. Now we're hungry for giraffe.
Yeah. Hi, Aim. Thank you for the lurk in that redeem.
Oh.
All right.
All right, Damien. What are you doing? You mess with me and then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead! You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. If you think this is
No.
unfair, next time don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. What do you mean?
Let's go.
When did he do that?
No.
He hates
Ew.
me.
He fell in love so fast and then now he's out. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh.
It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years? You literally just admitted it's poison. I know, and I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me up with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat the apple. Princess should be eating poisoned apples so you'll kiss them. Oh. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. I don't like that one. I think the first one.
Why isn't there an option that's like, why not kiss me? You don't need a prince.
A marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princess prefers sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a effing meat market. In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poisoned apples to all nearby princes forthwith. Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison.
An occupation? X-ray tech.
Whoa, that's specific. I mean, a cook. Maher and Luigi were plumbers. Player decided based on how funny and off-brand version of these heroes called Hans and Rudolph would be. What? X-ray tech.
So,
Hans and Rudolph.
or cook.
I don't think cooks are very funny. I don't know.
I don't think either of them are very funny.
You do random?
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
Man, why does Damien want to kill me?
I think the outdoors is bold. I don't know. I think is it outdoors or bathroom?
Bathroom got boldness before. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder.
Affectionate.
Hey, asshole, go to hell! Affectionately. Like, literally. My house is in hell and I'm inviting you over. Don't read much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kinda gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out? Oh, I think I'm already damned. Looking into your eyes feels so good, it must be a sin. I'll run over a bunch of nuns with a lawnmower. What? He
No.
wanted me to flirt with him? I This man. Fuck. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, did it again, got the t-shirt covered in nun's blood, had to buy another t-shirt. Is that seriously the most creative way you could come up with to kill nuns? What about a giant magnifying glass? Plague of centipedes? Rice somehow? Come on, use your imagination. I can't believe I invited a loser like you to my stupid house.
No.
Dejected, you go out nun hunting anyway. But nunting isn't the same without love to motivate it. You lose charm and money for babe.
Let's go.
It's Damien's loss.
Ugh. I'm gonna prom alone.
No. That day, you spend some time on library PCs spreading malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Win big! It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? Lose 10 karma, which isn't the sound of the game, so who cares? You gain +2 money. Afterwards, a royal procession, 500 members strong, informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. Oh. The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy. Its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures, so I can't read it. But with all these heavily armed guards around you, you think it's unwise to refuse, so later that night. This restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flour is only platinum, not diamond, and this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. At least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs, as it ought to be. Garcon? 1 bowl of rubies and a bottle of actual gold, if you'd be so kind. And my suitor will have... Quick, pick something never before she realized that you had never been anyone fancier than Wilma's Chicken Hut. Doesn't matter what I order, anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you. One of everything and I'm buying. I don't have the money for that.
Yeah, that's gonna...
And it's just the first one. That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me? I'm charmed. She's so charmed, in fact, that she doesn't notice that you've never actually ordered anything. Score! You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
Yay!
Yay!
Annie, you just stay winning. But look at me. I'm gonna ask him to prom and he's gonna deny me.
Yo!
Yo. Miranda.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you?
What a noob.
What a noob! I'd have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire in wrath.
Get a life.
Now get out of my sight!
No.
You fucking suck.
This failure haunted you the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything ever again. Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love, and it astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad, though.
Let's go.
Oh, are you really asking me to monster prom? How chivalrous and brave of you. Yes, yes, I accept your proposal. Oh, I can't wait to order a poisoned apple online so I can fall into a magical slumber until you come to my house on the night of monster prom. I see no issues with doing this.
My
See you soon.
knight in shiny armor. You're
Yes.
my fairy tale.
Prom night was beautiful. Oh, she's cute. At several points in the evening, people broke into song singing about what a magical night it was for the two of you. Even some forest animals appeared to join in the songs. You're quite sure Miranda's family paid for all those people to do that, but who cares? Still a magical night. Wow.
Oh. Good, I'm glad it's hearable. I can't believe
No. Monster Sono. Do you want to do another one?
I probably have enough time for the short version.
Okay, short
Go
one.
ahead. What's code?
201. Oh, maybe you can change the volume if you wanted to right now.
Oh, I already changed the volume. I just
Okay.
forgot to I had forgotten to make it windowed, but that's okay.
Okay. Short game. Okay, I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah, we already read this.
I'm gonna choose my gal again.
Yay!
Choose my yellow feller. Me. They.
I can do this.
You can, I believe. Monster Prom. 2 weeks left. Yeah, I'm gonna skip all of it. Oh, I can't escape. Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna get my man this time.
Yes, I believe.
Roar! Roar!
Coolest reality show would be people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. 12 experts
Ooh.
on various attacks of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge: seducing a potato into marriage somehow. I want money.
Yeah, bro. I wonder which one would be bold. That's probably charm. I don't know, I'll do this. Wealthy. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? That's crazy.
Oh,
A swan, because they're classy. Plus, it reminds me of that myth of Leda and the swan. So at least by bestiality standards, it has certain chic appeal. A great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one.
I mean...
I feel like this one's bold, so I have to. Damn it, it's charming!
No bold option. What's the sexiest
What's
type
the
of lover can have? Principles to the field: build a financial empire. Lyrics to all Disney songs. Obscure 80 movies trivia: how to set stuff on fire, sports things, how to make a serial killer cocktail out of anything.
Nick, that's crazy. Yahoo! Thank you.
I want to go for Vera
What was
this
that?
time.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. How to set stuff on fire.
Let's go.
I feel like you like money. Okay, I'm just gonna go through that one. Money. You see Vera looking at her phone. She obviously pissed, so you decide to go talk to her. Ugh, not another dick pic. I mean, I know that's what you guys expect when you're looking at setting, as I do all the time. But still, not fond of dick pics. Not at all. When are guys gonna learn? Dicks are gross. Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me. I am not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm gonna put it in a folder called Sad Losers, and then delete the folder, and then I'll probably set the phone on fire, just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy so he'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener. Go for the burn. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function? Maybe a microscope attachment. Destroy
That's
his
crazy.
life. Photo edit all the pics into a silly looking monster. Make it the star of the weird kids show. Make millions with it. You're making a joke out of him. Become rich and you own the copyrights to his dick.
Wow. I feel like Vera would like to make money off of it, though.
Yeah.
Great.
Sweet. Either he stops or he makes me richer with every dick pic he sends to me. It's a win-win situation. Or should I say, a win-wiener situation? Okay, I'm not the funny type for sure. But might need your help to get the road for this help down the road for this to really take off. You'll be my assistant executive producer or whatever fancy title you want. Damn, you're funny and have a sharp business mind. That's surely sexier than a dick pic. Which isn't exactly hard since his pics haven't set very high standards. But still. Sweet move. +1 fun smarts. You also gain +2 money as advance for your salary as assistant executive producer.
All right.
Yay! I'm going to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. I give 0 shits and get 2 boldness. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being the king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh, not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as king of hell? Literally anything? I feel like I could be wrong.
Trick
I don't know you,
question.
Damien. I don't know you, Damien, but I'm gonna say total war. Fuck! Absolutely nothing. Violence is only cool when you're doing it. Who appear with it?
He wants you to romance him.
I'm learning that. I'm learning that. I need to flirt with him. I need to just be like, hey, you're sexy. Ahaha. Unless I make you understand. Come to think of it, you look a lot weaker than me. Oh, Damien! Frick!
Do you want to keep doing challenges or just random?
Random.
Yes.
One day, Damien. One day, Damien.
One day.
Let's go.
Oh, they're at the same table. I'll go talk to her.
Hey, stranger.
Look at my little shop, buy some shit. Have that shit. Your booster stats hit. Oh, okay. Little event. Classmates are idiots. Fashion accessory.
I think that present was free.
Presents free?
No
Oh.
refunds.
Drawing from a random kid. I know the composition is not that great and the color palette likes that, but fuck you, it's a gift though.
All right.
Thanks.
Huh. Damien, please. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank, made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side of the entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Going to blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Ame, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you eat the pickle. Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes! Success! Suck it, ogre! That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share the romantic heist with Damien. Together, you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac.
Whoa.
Saucy!
Maybe more things than just robbing happened there.
We shared a night of passion.
Let's go.
Let's go. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store. Think about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you. Hey Annie, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza and good and boy. Oh, so a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? Looks a little stick person holding hands with two big stick persons, and also there's a house and the sun has hair. You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family and that those solar rays are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, so those two big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it. What? No, you tell Scott that the two big sticky figures are parents. Parents? Wow, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but...
No.
well, I've never actually seen them. Oh. That's okay though. Once a year they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents. Because I'm a good boy and they love me. Ha! You baby. You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is? Yeah, everyone knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus. A bearded home invader with the lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents think I'm a good boy. Psst, Annie, are you gonna stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him. Whoa, you know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history and development of jazz as a musical art form, making a silly face. Distraction. You think I can put him to sleep? I don't know, Scott. 5 hours later. Look, I'm just saying that jazz is less a vehicle for African American liberation than it is for memorial cultural oppression and appropriation. Oh, just because a musical genre becomes commercialized doesn't invalidate its contributions to society at large. Guys, maybe jazz is simply a lens through which all major sociological conflicts in 20th century can be viewed, regardless of your personal political orientation. Okay, I don't think I made him sleep. Or maybe it's just cool, fun music that's nice to hear. I don't know. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go get some pizza, have a nap. Oh, I did make him sleep.
Great.
Oh, that was close. Nice work, Annie. As for you, douchebags, the hell were you thinking? Sorry, I guess emotionally harassing our little cousins is our way of coping with our unstable home life. But you got to admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents are coming back. Oh. Yeah, I can relate to that, and maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. But I just don't think he's ready yet. And you know, true friendship is like jazz. Sometimes it's about difficult truths you don't say. You're right. Thanks for helping to keep the lie alive, Eddie. You're a true bro. For your good deed and deep knowledge of jazz history, you gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Alright.
Dang, dude. I didn't know you knew that much about jazz.
That was so much talking.
I'm going to the bathrooms again. You do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the WC. The creature is wrecking everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. You realize you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation. Damien, I'm starting to think this maybe wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time, we should try with the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the griffin crazy. Let me make a note. B-R-I. Damien, is it brie cheese or brie cheese? Not now! We need to do something about this griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey, you! Come help us. We've gotta calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life when they need to deal with a wild griffin. That time for you is now. Oh
It's
God.
now.
It's time you try that specific spell that turns griffins into plates of spaghetti. You knew that it was going to be useful one day. You need to make that griffin respect you, and the only way is by challenging it to a radical hip-hop battle. Okay, Vaporwave, have fun. Good luck.
Taxes.
Mwah. I'm scared.
I believe.
I'll drink to that, thank you. I'll take a sip while I think. What do you think? I'm cool for turning it into spaghetti?
I think so.
Ignoring all the noise from the griffin, you start reciting the arcane words of a long-dead language. It might be a long shot, but you at least need to give it a try. A magnificent and mysterious light starts to shine from your hands. You hear an explosion, and the bathroom fills with purple smoke. Fuck, it actually worked. The griffin is no more, and instead you have in front of you a plate of spaghetti. Good for you, I guess. What the fuck? Did you just turn that griffin into a plate of spaghetti? That's just too radical, dude. You have to teach me that. I'm gonna turn my enemies into all kinds of pasta. You saved our asses. Thanks! And look, Damien, it all happened according to our plan. Look! Scott shows you both some childish scribbles in his notebook detailing possible outcomes for their plan. One of them involves turning the griffin into spaghetti, and that's not even the weirdest one. I guess we're geniuses after all, right? But we gotta admit that our friend here has been a key piece in the whole operation. Hooray! Then all three of you celebrated by eating the polymorph plate of pasta. It turned out to be a great experience for everyone. Oh yeah, except for the griffin. Not a great experience for the griffin at all. But you gained 2 boldness and 1 smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
There you are, minding your own business and spying on your classmates' way, when suddenly... Hey, Ame. You're a sort of loser sometimes, right? Sure. And you hang out with other losers like Annie, right? Because Annie is a total loser,
No.
who I happen to maybe be developing feelings for. I can't explain it. She is nowhere near as attractive or wealthy or ruthless as I am. And yet, I find myself so inexplicably drawn to her. I think it's in her eyes. It's like there's real depth there, like she's hiding some sort of secret. What do you think it is? Something wonderful or totally lame? The secret behind Annie's eyes is the secret. That book has changed her life and her business sense of self-confidence is on point. The secret behind Annie's eyes is the secret of communism. Annie doesn't
Whoa.
believe in ownership of material goods or individual entrepreneurship of any kind. Yeah, she would like this better.
Yay.
The Secret? I loved that book! Any publication that puts me in a position to once again assert my superiority over others as hard work can win me over in a heartbeat. And any monster who reads that kind of book is out to get something for themselves. In this, possibly me. I like a monster who isn't afraid to chase down what she wants. And we know I'm not too easily won over. Maybe she has a chance with me after all. Vera and Annie, Prom royalty. It has a nice ring to it. Thanks, Ame. No problem. Maybe they'll let you be a part of the prom court, even if you're just a jester or something. You gain +3 fun. Here we go.
Yay!
All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna stick to the bathrooms. You would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500, but you're just talking in a mirror, so you can keep 2. You're casually practicing some magic spells when Damien and Scott come running up to you. Dude! Bro! We just had a fucking sick idea. But we need your help to make it work. Shh, Scott, be cool. Oh yeah, I'm being cool. I can be cool. Okay, picture this. A family-style pasta restaurant in the 5th, I can't read numbers, in the 5th circle of hell. We'll call it Pasta Paradise. Scott and Damien's Pasta Paradise. Scott's got the blueprints all drawn up. I've got the real estate rights. All we need is someone who could turn griffins into pasta. But wait, Damien? Yeah? Where are we gonna get enough griffins to stock a whole restaurant with pasta? Oh, fuck. Okay, listen. I'm willing to cut you in on this business venture, but only if you can help us find enough griffins to stock our kitchen. Nice move, Damien. That's why you're the brains. Damn right. So how about it? Obviously, you start another business next door, Scott and Damien's Griffin Grooming.
No.
Why? Why do I choose the wrong thing every time?
No, it's Damien that's wrong.
Fuck! You idiot. You wanted me to put a whole bunch of
Thank
griffins
you for the
right next
hydrate.
to a place that serves pasta. Bro, that's an accident waiting to happen. Everybody knows Griffin hate being near pasta. That's like the first thing you learn about griffins. Are you telling me you don't know anything about griffins except how to turn them into pasta? You're worthless. You're worse than worthless. You're a fucking liability. Come on, Scott. Let's find another wizard to share our hot business idea with. Yeah. On the bright side, you don't have to be involved with this stupid business idea. On the other hand, Scott and Damien think you're a douchebag.
Let's go.
It's just not meant to be.
No, I believe. Got 2 free. Later, you head to the buy local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside.
Hey, you.
Ricky. Hey Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor? Well, it all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. And it hit me. The police delivery guy provides almost all my meals. And you know what that means? I know what you think it means. It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother. Or maybe pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent and also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently, I'm not the first person to claim to be late to one of their employees in order to get free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please, help me. Keeping Scott's and my misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizza days from his mother? Okay, you got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway, and Scott seems to be sincerely invested in this, so you do the only reasonable thing. Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future and give free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising. I like an entire piece of shit until they give you a free pizza. Alright. So you wrap yourself in tinfoil and burst into the kitchen of the pizza parlor screaming about time travel and sentient pizza. At last, cries the chef, our savior has come to free us from our pizzoid masters. For years we have been suffering in secret beneath the yoke of the pizza lord. But no longer. Defend us. Before you know it, you are thrust into an and pushed to fighting conflict between monster and pizza monster, culminating into a climactic battle with an enormous calzone atop the Empire State Building. Afterwards, the grateful pizza chefs provide you with a large meat lover special they think you inside the box from mom with love, despite thinking that it's some kind of weird request on your part. You take the pizza outside, bruised and covered in pizza sauce, to find Scott still patiently waiting. Hey Annie, you've been gone a long time. What's that? Is it a pizza? From my mom?
Hooray!
I knew it. I knew she was real. That she would give me a free pizza. Also, you smell delicious. Can I lick your face? You glance uncertainly at Farrah. Would she be disgusted if you let Scott lick your face just a little? She smiles. Go ahead, champ. You earned it. Oh yeah. You gain +2 fun, +1 charm, dozens of base sloppy Scott kisses.
Aww.
Wow.
The die is cast.
Yes.
All right.
Jeez. No sooner have you sat down at Damien Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. Oh, it's the ice cream wizard again.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. We've already read this. Beat him up. How boorish! You brigand, you thief!
Let's go.
Hey, at least I succeeded there.
Yeah. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When? Food, pork, 6, 8. Food, delicate. Eating, yay, eating.
Ugh.
Ah, Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, maybe you can help me. You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food, you should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. The problem is obviously that we aren't dressed as a giant salad. Oh. Vera likes this one. Oh, duh. It's like when we cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win. Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against teams that hate losing. I'm gonna go try it now. Those vegetables are gonna get so inspired. Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but it's not bad.
That has been quite
Woo!
pleasing.
Hey! Thanks, now I can finally enjoy this quinoa and baby tier salad without unwanted encouragement. For the next week, all the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works.
Heck yeah, bro.
The final stretch.
The final stretch.
Let's go.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converted app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
You're talking to Vera about all her favorite military coups when Coach approaches
Good
you.
morning.
Hey Annie, you're friends with Scott, right? I've got to admit, I'm a bit worried about the guy. Here, come look for yourself. I think I missed. Okay, never mind. Scott leads you into one of the locker rooms where you find Scott deep in conversation with a bag of potatoes. The bag of potatoes has googly eyes, a mustache, and a corn cob pipe, but still definitely a bag full of potatoes.
Hey, bros.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Annie. You're just in time to meet my dad, Mr. Scott Sr. He was on a business trip to space my entire life, but wow, he's back and never leave again. His eyes are very wobbly. His body is very potatoey. I know, White. Family's so weird. These are my friends, Dad. Say hi to my friends and tell them how much we love each other. I feel bad for Scott. We're getting his side story.
Poor Scott.
The potato bag being a bag of potatoes says nothing. Come on, Dad. Don't be shy.
What?
Dad? Oh no. Are you okay? Dad! Dad! You can't tell Todd the truth about his dad. You're already in too quick. Convince him everything is okay. I swear that some people have a hard time putting emotions to words, especially their bag of potatoes. But we're in... Oh, I don't know which one.
I have not a clue. Hello, Big Cat. This is a game about dating monster people.
Yeah. Great idea.
Great idea!
Good thing you always carry on that exact pin in case of emergencies. Gently put the pin into Scott's potato, Dad. You're proud of me? After all these years of not seeing you while you were in space, to finally hear you say those words, or at least to read them off a pin attached to your lumpy chest. Oh, Dad, bro, I think I'm gonna cry. You think I'm almost convinced that you were nothing but a bag of potatoes, the glued eyes and mustache, and a corn cob pipe too. I mean, look, I know he's just a bag of potatoes, okay? I mean,
Oh.
everyone needs a dad, right? And it's just a bag of potatoes, an accessory. Oh, Scott, you don't need a dad. I mean, I have a dad, but I despise him and haven't spoken to him in over 10 years. I never know my birth parents. I know it's hard. Sometimes you might ask yourself why they did that. But how do you stand it, not having a family? I have one. I'm an Oberlin, and I don't need to know anything more than that. If someone abandoned you or me, then you know what? It's their loss, Scott. And my family is all fit young students who pass through this gym. You see, Scott, family isn't about blood. It's about love. But it can be about blood, you know, if the family in question has to be a crime family. That's probably the most heartwarming thing Vera is so capable of saying. Scott certainly seems to think so. He crushes through with an enormous bear hug. Would you call it a wolf hug? Either way you can, plus your charm, plus one fun, and a warm fuzzy feeling that lasts the rest of the week.
All right.
Aww.
Sounds
That's so
like a
cute,
good game.
yeah.
Yeah. My god.
3 wild hyenas. Who the fuck runs security around here? I'm so bold. It's later when you're minding your own business than definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. And you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawing. Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdoors? I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdoor top. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo, and since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself to create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever, I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos, if you can come up with something rad for us. OMG, it's your chance once and for all to convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is...
This looks like such a bait.
but it also could be the right answer!
Yeah.
Sea cucumber.
No! That was my bad.
I don't know what that means, but you're rad. I'm rad. Getting stabbed with needles is rad. Let's go for it. Yeah. Fuck yeah, it feels amazing to have Damien's blind trust in you and having picked the best sea creature of all. You know you'll keep it. The two of you head to your separate tattoo beds and make finger guns each other as you're inked. When your tattoo is finished, it shows a sea cucumber in the middle of expelling its own organs, something you hope Damien will be impressed by. But when Damien shows you his tattoo, it's literally just a cucumber in the shape of a sea.
Yeah, that's his fault.
Uh, miscommunication. Damien is displeased and immediately scrubs his new tattoo off using your face. No. Right when everything was going so well. You destroyed Damien's trust in you and lost two more than one jar with a cucumber.
His answers are so, like, back and forth.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not. I feel like every answer you made is what something I would do too.
All right.
Yeah. That's a fucking great
Whoa.
That's a fucking great idea! Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom!
Yay.
Fuck yeah! My boldness carried me! Woo!
You did it! Oh my gosh, you look so dapper.
Look at me go. You crashed your limo in the wall of the school and it was the best entrance ever. Everyone had a great time dancing under the lovely light of a car on fire.
Let's go.
Whew.
Hooray, what an adventure. You're so nice, Annie. Wait. I appreciate you trying to keep me happy.
Not bad.
Yeah, Annie, you're more legit than you look, I must admit. So, parents giving us our presents for Christmas isn't a real thing. No, bro, it's just Satan Claus. That's a big jolly weirdo. Our paws and maws abandoned us, Scotty boy. You might not remember. They were a massive F up. Oh. It's okay, Scott. You can't control what your relatives are. As I said, I myself don't have the best relationship with my father.
I love you.
But you can surround yourself with the people of your choice and they become your family too, in a way. Like making a team of the people you love. Exactly. But what if the team also abandons you? No, Scott, let me tell you something. I read once. Basically said that hell is real and it's not only the place where Damien lives. Hell is in here. Because life and people can be the fucking worst. There are two ways to avoid suffering this particular hell. The easy way is accepting this hell and becoming part of it to the point that you can no longer see it. The second way is hard and it's risky, and it demands always being observant to seek and to recognize who and what in the midst of hell are not hell. Then make them endure, give them space. What I want to say is that you are pure, and you are one of the few people who remind me that life doesn't need to be in hell. The people don't need to be shit. What I want to say is no, we won't ever abandon you. Listen to me, Scott. Never. Vera. Guys. I don't often know how to explain things or how to understand things, but I think I can see now. You're my family. You're my dream team. We came here to bang some monsters, but sometimes there are more important things than banging monsters. Yes, I know it's hard to believe. I felt like my route was more Scott than Vera. Like remembering that family is the people we love and that we should always be there for them and be grateful for their love. Don't worry, next time you can keep the monster banging. But this time, what if this time you just remind someone that you are grateful to have them in your life? Yo.
Aww. You're most likely to devour your own children to survive.
Wow. Sexist horn. Sexiest. Never mind.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Epic. Oh, Damien left fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that was a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Oh. Fortunately, prison was flammable.
On mine, it says Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her.
And her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe she's the one pulling your strings. Scott turned out to be a genius and the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Okay. Monster Prom.
How sweet.
Erotic fanfiction about dragons.
Huh?
I unlocked erotic fanfiction about dragons. Unlocked 10 new images in the gallery. I got an achievement because you chose the bathroom all the times in the run.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that was fun. You need to go to sleep now.
Yeah, I'll have to heading to bed.
Okay. Next time we'll get all the endings.
Fuck yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at the fan art.
Fan art.
Yeah, in the gallery.
Oh.
Damien, my man.
I don't have as much fan art. I have 2.
Cute. I want more of them. Oh, monster sonas. People who drew themselves
Oh, cute.
little sonas. Cute.
Awesome. Okay.
Fun.
I can't believe this has like Monster Prom. Like they have like a DLC for this game, and then they also have like a camp, monster camp, road trip.
Yeah. How sweet. How cute.
Yay.
Maybe I'll look into more of it one day.
Mhm.
Eventually.
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 Thank you
For now.
Yeah. For playing. You got Damien.
Yeah, finally, somehow. kind
Somehow.
of. Even though he kept hating everything I had to say.
He was so wishy-washy.
A freaking meanie head.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna find a raid target.
Okay.
Let's see, let's see. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, I found my target. Alright. Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly who I saw too, Beetle. Alright. Dude.
I will be part of this raid.
Yep. There we go. Alright. Alright. Well, thank you again, Annie, for joining
Yeah.
me. I had a lot of fun with you.
Thank you for
We
playing.
should. Yeah, we should do it again sometime.
Yeah. I will level up my reading ability for next time.
Me too. I need to practice mine too. All right.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you everybody for watching. I hope everybody had a good time.
Mhm. Thank
I
you
don't
for the
really
follow,
have anything
Beetle.
coming out.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna end stream.
Okay. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. Have a
Good
great time. Love you
night.
so much. Mamas.
Bye bye.